Hey guys, this is DT Gaming. This is another episode of Russian Fishing for the Newbie User Guide. In this video, we're going to explain what the user interface is in the game. We're going to be doing this on Mosquito Lake. Once the game loads, I'll explain to you then. I got the webcam off because otherwise you guys are able to see parts of the user face. So I do apologize for that. Alright, so this is the chat, right? This shows where you're standing at, your location. As you see, this is the pier. This shows how many players is in this particular area. This will show information such as people either caught a fish or fish got away, levels, food consumption, drinks, and whatnot. Either equipment failure as well. Um, you can click here if you're in like a competition or something like that. You can either go there to competition if you want. Over here is a sprocket. You click on this to select for a channel. Now, if you know a channel, you can type it in here. You can join that, or you can create a channel. But you have to have a premium account in order to do this. So if you don't have a premium account, you cannot create your own channel. Okay. As for the player, this shows you the list of players at this particular area. The pier is based on sector. On each map, there are several sectors on the game. So this will change as you move around on the map. Um, you can click on each person if you want. You can. This right here is the player profile. You click here, you can view the person's profile. This right here, you can send messages to the person, or you can blacklist them if they're bothering you. You won't see them appear or message you at all. So when you click on, like, say, send message, you automatically start a conversation with that person, right? So you type the name, what you want here, click enter to send, or if you want to send something to a player, you can click this little plus button right here. But you have to have a premium account in order to able to send stuff to people. So keep that in mind as well. Here you can also do more things. You can view profile, um, mark all messages as read. You can blacklist, or if you found a person offensive, you can report them for inappropriate behavior, or you can delete the entire conversation if you want. Okay. This is where your messages are at. This will show the history of if anybody of the people that you actually interact with. So let's see if we get somebody to reply back to us, right? Um, let's see. Let's send a message to this person. Now, if the person does write back, you'll see a little icon right here that shows a mail icon. Now, sometimes people not gonna message you back. Um, let's write this person because this guy actually might write back. anyways, while we're waiting for that, this is your level, right? So you're at level 1. This shows your experience 244 of 300. Now you have to have 300 experience in order to make a level. This bar right here is what your experience bar is. Okay. This is your energy bar. Energy influences how well you're gonna catch a fish. Um, this does get influenced by your hunger and comfort. If your comfort bar and your hunger bar is too far down, this is going to suffer as well. So, hunger helps raise your energy, and the comfort helps raise your energy as well. See, right here, the icon right here. See where it shows? So, somebody just messaged. So, when you get a message, you got to go here to messages, and you click on them. Okay. Alright, so when your comfort bar drops, this drops, and when this bar is down, you're gonna struggle more on catching fish. Now you can catch a fish with low energy, but it's just going to be more harder for you. The fish is going to pull more, and you're going to struggle more. So comfort up, food bar up helps you keep your energy up. Okay. As for the heart, this gets affected by if you consume too much alcohol. This will drop. Now, if this goes down, your energy is ain't gonna go up. Your energy is gonna go as far as where that bar meets. If it's too far down, your energy is not gonna go up. No matter how much you put food or drinks. Now, to raise your comfort, right? If it's kind of like rain or cold, you will use like tea or coffee, or you can use the campfire to help warm yourself up. Alright. Over here is your compass. East, west, north, south. North is blue, south is red, so keep that in mind. And this little dot right here is actually the wind direction. And this is your coordinates where you're standing. This wind right here, um, me. This wind right here is right here underneath. South 1.3 ms. That's where the wind is coming from. So the wind is blowing from this direction towards north. So it's blowing this way. All right. And this is your fish net. In your net, unless you have premium, you can hold up to 150 fish. This right here is your time of day. Now, there's 24 hours in each game day, which is actually 1 hour, a real life hour. 1 hour is 24 hours in the game, which is 2.3 minutes per hour, if I'm correct. This is your weather condition. Right now it's sunny. So this could change from sunny to partly cloudy to cloudy to rain and then thunderstorms. And over here is control panel. So escape. Quick help is F1 in chat. So escape opens this area up right here. And F1 opens up information, how to use what function, mouse, keyboard, or combinations of how something works. Like for example, as I said, to set the hook, control right mouse button. Okay. recording. Okay, something I want to teach you guys. When you guys have the rod, right? Push 1 on the keyboard. You see a new bar shows up down here. This shows that your tackle is ready for casting. Now, if you don't got a bait or a hook on, this will not be ready for casting. If this is your tension bar, this will actually highlight in colors based on if you got a fish or you got a snag. Keeping a snag, this icon right here will show in red. If you hook into like a log or a tree or something, this will also be in this. Indicates that you got a snag, so you be careful. The telestick, it's so easy to break your line, so be careful with that. KG means how much weight you can put on a rod. So when you look at the stats, as I said, right, low capacity. If you load anything beyond, not load, right here, test. If you load anything beyond 5 and 35 kilograms, right? If you're over 35, that icon is going to show in orange or red. It means that your setup is too heavy, that it can risk damage. And when it comes to damage, this will light in yellow if you're about to have a equipment failure, such as rod or reel is about to break. So make sure you pay attention to that too. Okay. As for the tension, right? We're gonna come up here. When you cast the line, right? You're gonna see the bar changes. You see like the little lines right here. This is going to be green. This is where you want the tension to be, which is in a safe zone. Now, orange means it's caution. So you want to take cautious where you fighting a fish, because the fish is struggling and your tension is struggling. So once it's in orange, try to control that as much as possible. Keeping green and orange is the best method for this fishing. Now, on the ends here, these will be red. This means your tension is too high. You're struggling with the fish, and you're either going to break or lose your fish. So also keep watch for that. We're gonna try to get a fish here, so I can show you the colors of the tension here. Sometimes you gotta be patient with these fish. Once the fish grabs the bait, just hold the left mouse button to set the hook and pull the fish out of the water. Okay, I missed that fish. It pulled, but it did not grab. We'll try catching the other one here. Now, if it's getting dark, use F to turn on your flashlight. Now, certain baits work depend on the time of day. Right now it's night. We might want to change the bait. So what we're going to do, we can hold B by changing the baits if you want. Or push V on the keyboard to change the baits that way too. So I'm going to put a worm on, and we're going to set the depth just a little bit more deeper here. Now we're just trying to catch a fish, so I can show you the tension bar. See, this one shows in kind of like green. So this was an easy fish to catch. Alright, so that did not work. I want to show you guys what the difference between the tension, but trying to catch a fish live like that was kind of difficult. Anyways, so I made a quick illustration of the different tension bars. As you can see here, this is green, so this is the safe zone. So this is where the fish is not going to struggle as much, so you should be able to reel it in easily, no problem. The cautious zone is going to be yellow, which be on this point right here, where you see these little lines right here. This is where it's going to change color. So once it's beyond that line, it's going to change yellow. The entire bar is going to be yellow, not just this area. So we're going to say in caution zone. The fish is going to give you a bit more of a struggle. The fish is pulling, it's fighting. So you either want to give it some ability to run, so loosen the drag a bit, so it doesn't give you that much struggle. The fish will tire and it will eventually go back into the safe zone. Then you just reel it in. Now, if you push it too much, this will happen. It'll go into red. Anything beyond the third line or the second line right here will turn red. So it's going to be the danger zone. This is where you are risking a breaking your line, rig, anything. So the fish is pulling beyond what you are capable of. Like if you set your drag too high, the fish is going to pull and break your line. Or if you try to lock your reel, which you can, which also risk going to red too. Now, as explained to you guys in the first or second video, that when you uh, break something, make sure that if your line or leader is the weakest point of your rig. If your rod is actually your strongest and you have a much stronger line on versus your rod, and what's going to happen, the weakest point, I should say, is going to break. So your rod is your weakest, and your reel is the weakest. So both is going to break. Then eventually the line is going to break. You have no ability to reel your fish in. So the rod's broke, your reel's broke, and your line broke. You lose everything. So try to play it safe. And if you're in the danger zone, lower your drag, do something, and hopes that you can actually get out of that. Um, Anyways, if you guys did like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you guys find this video helpful, be sure to subscribe as well. I do appreciate the support. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.